Good morning, Pooter. I'm Zeke.
And I'm Jesus back with you again.
Before we jump into some information about esports, we wanted to give you a few announcements about FFA.
The National Convention applications are due by the 6th of September, and it's open to all members to apply.
Additionally, FFA will be having a welcome back barbecue for all members and parents to come, as well as an announcement for CSU Ag Days. All of these will be posted with more detail on Pooter Ag Department website.
Thanks for the info, Zeke. Now into what we'll be doing for the PHS News this year.
Hi everyone, it's Zeke. And this year at the PHS News, we're going to be building connections at Pooter through storytelling for change. This means that each quarter we're going to be investigating a different story type. First quarter, we'll be looking at stock stories about different challenges teens face. Think about the American dream. We're told that if we work hard and go to college that we can have the dream home we always wanted. But is that our reality anymore? In second quarter, we'll be diving into concealed stories, which, if you're part of that group that has to face a certain challenge, you know the story. But if you aren't part of that group, you might not realize the challenges others are facing. This allows us to look at others' perspectives. In third quarter, we're looking at resistance stories. Who are those people who've made a difference? And in last quarter, we're exploring emerging and transforming stories about young adults who are making change in their communities. We hope that these stories will help you understand people better and inspire you to make positive change in the world.
Oh, that's cool. What are stock stories?
Well, stock stories tell us how the world is. However, sometimes it leads to false information, causing us to feel confined, to become something we're not.
So, for example, both my parents came from Mexico, and when they got here, people thought that they were only capable of doing one job because they didn't speak English. But you're saying that it's more of a stereotypical story, and it's not true?
That's a perfect example. This week, we're delving into a super prevalent stereotype, gamers, which I'm sure we all have thoughts about it. So let's step into the shoes of some gamers.
Hello, Pooter. I'm Daniel, and as part of our stock stories this quarter, I'm going to be talking about gaming, and more specifically, the ability to have gaming as a job that you can do, as well as obtaining scholarships from colleges for gaming. League of Legends is a good example for this. There are many colleges willing to give people a scholarship for playing for them. Colleges that look for this are the University of California, Irvine, Columbia College, Robert Morris University, and many more. Over the years, colleges have been giving more and more money and scholarships for esports and gaming. In 2018 and 2019, they gave away $15 million in scholarships if you do become a pro in the game. And if you put in the effort, you could earn as much as $1.5 million a year on earnings and merch. You also may become somewhat of a celebrity within the community. All you have to do is put in the effort to get better. However, when most people think about League of Legends, they think of someone who has no social skills and is very socially awkward. While this could be true for some people, for many, it is something that they have to hide because they don't want people to know that they play. These are some of the benefits to putting in the effort of being a gamer, but there are some caveats to being a gamer.
How long have you been playing video games?
Oh, God. Probably since I was in third or fourth grade. I think my dad got me my first computer game and started playing with me.
So, as we know, with some things, especially when it comes to competitively playing video games, we know all our parents, would say it's not something you can do, it's going to get you nowhere, and people have this stereotype because of TV and media of showing it like this person who lives in their parents' basement who does nothing but play games. These stereotypes, are there a few that you just really wish were just people didn't realize that they just weren't true?
Minecraft is a great example of a game that was an indie game created by a single developer that is now the most popular game in history. It's fundamentally so different from what we expect. Mojang is not a massive, or wasn't originally a massive corporate entity. It was a small studio that made something that was beautiful. And there's so many ways to get involved in the industry, and playing games professionally or doing voiceover or all of these different things are ways for us to explore new and emerging job markets.
So if kids do want to play competitively, but they don't know how to start, do you know how they could start in high school?
Absolutely. joining esports as a part of the Poudre High School esports team is a great way to get involved. It's a competitive gaming scene, but there's zero experience required. We have 3 games right now, which are League of Legends, Super Smash Bros., and Rocket League. All 3 have veterans and newcomers that are joining the team this year.
And if they want to get into this, who should they talk to?
Well, they should probably talk to you or I and come on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday after school until 6 o'clock to get some more information about the esports team, give it a shot, try out a couple new games, and see the awesome community that we've created.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
What's your name?
Stephanie Mosnick. I'm the TV productions teacher here at Poudre High School.
How long have you been playing video games?
Yeah, so I've been playing video games since Diablo 1 back in like 2015, and before that, you know, it was Oregon Trail and stuff on the Apple IIes in middle school. But really, I started becoming and identifying as a computer gamer in middle school and high school here, and Diablo 1 was my very first game.
What was just the experience of being the only gamer?
You know, I think that's one of the tough things about gaming is it is still very stereotypical in some ways, and people think that, oh, if you're, you know, gaming, and competitive gaming especially is only for males and things like that, or women have to be and girls have to be in like a separate league. So there is that stereotype, but I've seen so many students in my career who are females or identify as female who are gamers, and we just don't talk about it as much, and we don't go out and try out for a team like esports because it still is this sort of gamer bro culture. And I think that that's a stereotype that we here at Poudre have a really good opportunity to change.
Well, going with that, what would you say to these girls who just feel afraid that they're going to be ostracized and just, you know, lose all their friends because they find out that they like playing video games?
Yeah, I completely understand. Like, I've hit it definitely in certain circles. Like, I don't open with like, hey, I'm a massive computer gamer, and that's how I spend a lot of my social time. But I've learned to be more open about it. So like every, you know, first day of school, I go through and I'm like, hey, these are all the games I play, and this is why, because I'm hoping that it will inspire more girls to be like, okay, I like gaming too. Maybe I can start talking openly about it, and maybe I don't have to like do it at home and hide behind an avatar, you know, and I can actually start gaming.
Wow, I guess all those South Park stereotypes of Hot Pockets and hiding in your basement forever aren't true and are outdated.
Dude, what are you doing?
Well, I better start practicing because I want to make bank, like 6 figures bank.
Well, Poudre, good luck and have fun. Let's see you at the esports, huh?
Bro, my street credit's gonna go down, but they'll be jealous of my job.